Hi, it's James. Welcome to Cowboy Country. I am the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country. Somebody suggested that I stand up doing the videos, and the problem if I do that is I can't use the board. So I get that Golden Blue Dude does things a certain way. I'm going to try to do it this way because I need to use this. I have a lot of information I want to give you. This is the third video in the series on previewing the Big 12. I want to go team by team and look at what they have. What are some reasons that this particular team is going to do well, and what's some reasons that they may not do so well. So today we're going to look at Iowa State. Iowa State has an interesting history with Oklahoma State. I really believe that after 2011, starting in 2011 is when the rivalry first picked up, because obviously they were the team that Oklahoma State lost to, and because of that loss, it kept them out of the BCS title game. I personally believe that field goal, I looked at it again here recently, was good. And if the refs had counted it like they should have, who knows? Maybe Iowa State would have driven down the field and it would have gone to overtime anyway. I don't know. But it is a good rivalry, and the fan base there is great. I have a lot of respect for them. And so let's talk about 3 reasons why I think that Iowa State's going to get better. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons on why Iowa State may not be as good as they were last year. So, first, well, let me take a look. This is my source of information, or one of my main sources. How did they finish last year? Okay, last year they finished 7-6. That's about what I have for them this year. I don't think they're going to get worse. I don't think they're going to get better. But there are 3 reasons why they could get better. And number 1 is home field advantage. I've seen Jack Trice. Of course, this was back in 2010. And I knew that the next step for them was to bowl in that one end zone. The one opposite. They've got this kind of funky looking building on one end zone where the roof is shaped like this, and that's their that's where the athletic department's headquarters is in that building. Excuse me. I believe Oklahoma State's athletic director's offices are in Gallagher-Iba. So it wouldn't shock me the fact that the offices would be at least near the football stadium or near the basketball arena. By the way, Hilton Coliseum is also a big home field advantage for their basketball team. But what is it? Ooh. Might have some storms a brewing. That's good. We need rain down here in Texas. Anyway, Iowa State, Jack Trice, 61,500. It's the 3rd largest stadium in the entire conference. And when OU and Texas leave, it will be the largest stadium in the conference because it's bigger than BYU's. So their fan base, I'm telling you, I have nothing but respect for the Iowa State fan base. They could finish 2-10 this year. And if the last game for their senior day, that place would be packed. So they've got a great fan base. Nothing but respect for them. I just don't want them to beat Oklahoma State. Number 2, their schedule. Because of their home field advantage, the fact that they have Baylor, Kansas State, OU, West Virginia, and Texas Tech at home is huge. And there's no guaranteeing that I definitely don't think they're going to win in Stillwater this year, and I'll get into some reasons why in a minute. But if Texas tries to throw the football all around and doesn't give the ball to Bijan Robinson, they're going to struggle, and they're not going to. So, and the third reason I think that Iowa State could improve this year is because they have Coach Matt Campbell. Now, this guy was linked to all kinds of jobs last year. He's going to go to USC. Oh, he's going to go here. Oh, he's going to go there. And he stayed put. Granted, he did get a little bit of a raise, but I think Matt Campbell realizes that he's in a good place. He's got a loyal fan base. He's got a supportive athletic department. The athletic director and the president of the school support him. Why would he leave? A lot of people are like, well, there's greener pastures out there and bigger schools with more money, but he's in a good place where he's allowed to be a coach and do his thing, and he doesn't have to have a 10-win season to keep his job. So the fact that there's stability there in the coaching ranks at Iowa State shows me that he can get recruits that some other teams may not want. He very similar to what I said about Kansas State. He's going to recruit north of there, go into the Dakotas, go into Wyoming, go into some of the other places, and he can find the obscure recruits that other teams will not look at. Now, 3 reasons Iowa State may fall back a bit. I still think personally that Iowa State's going to be a bowl team. I just because of Matt Campbell alone believe that Iowa State will at least get to 6-6. But there might be a reason why they don't. And here's 3. Let me give you 3 reasons why. Number 1, they only have 5 offensive starters returning. They only have 3 defensive starters returning. Now that doesn't hurt you too much if you rotate your players in enough. So if you've got some backups that have had some playing time, you might still be okay. But remember, this is a Matt Campbell coached football team. They're going to play disciplined football. They're not going to make mistakes. I like Mike Leach. I respect Mike Leach. But everywhere he's gone, his teams have had consistent problems with penalties. They're not a disciplined football team. Hopefully he's improved in that area. But when he was at Texas Tech, they would get at least 100 yards of penalties every single game. Matt Campbell's team isn't like that. And if he can get some of those guys that were backups last year to improve, especially on the defensive side, that will help them stay in the game. What they want to do is they don't want shootouts. They want low scoring, in the 20s type games, and that would give them a puncher's chance to win. The second reason they may decline is they got to replace Brock Purdy. Now I know Brock Purdy's a gunslinger, kind of reminds me of Brett Favre. But Brock Purdy has it. When I say that Brock Purdy has it, he has a desire to win and a competitive nature inside of him that even though he's slightly above average as far as being an athlete, he has this will to win. Kind of reminds me of Baker Mayfield, and Baker Mayfield's in the NFL. I know Brock Purdy was drafted the very last pick in last year's NFL draft. I don't even remember what team he went to, but in my opinion, if I am an NFL GM and I have a diva for a quarterback, I would cut that guy, and do what I can to bring Brock Purdy in, because he is a team player. Now, who is Iowa State going to get to replace him? Well, they have redshirt freshman. This is out of Phil Steele's magazine. No, they're not a sponsor of the show. I wish they were. He has Hunter Deckers listed as the starter, and he's only a redshirt freshman. But This guy is 6'3", weighs 235. I think this is the kind of quarterback that Matt Campbell wants. Somebody that can sling the ball, can sling the rock downfield, can make the short passes, and occasionally run the football. He won't be like Taylor Martinez at Kansas State, but if he can, in a 3rd and 4, if all your receivers are covered, if he can run and scramble and get the first down, that will help. So the only problem is you're also replacing, and this is my 3rd reason why I think they may decline, you got to replace Breece Hall. Breece Hall is a bona fide stud. He's going to have success in the NFL. I have no doubt about that. So you put all that together, I do believe that Iowa State is going to be a bowl team. I really do. Are they going to struggle for a year or two with this redshirt freshman quarterback? Yeah, but ultimately they've got to get 1 or 2 guys at the receiver position to step up. And oh my gosh, I should have wrote it down, but I forgot the tight end. Here, I'll look it up. Hey, I got a little bit of time left. Iowa State had a tight end last year, or last couple years, that was really, really good. And if memory serves me right, his brother was a backup quarterback at Oklahoma State. Receivers. Oh, Charlie Kolar. Yeah, his brother was a backup quarterback at Oklahoma State and then left with somewhere else. You got to replace Charlie Kolar too. If they can do that, and I do believe that one of the things I like about Matt Campbell is he does feature the tight end in his offense. If you could do that, then it'll take less stress off the receivers. But they got to have a running back to step up. They got to have a tight end to step up, and they got to have running or wide receivers to step up. Considering that Matt Campbell is their coach and he recruits hard-working, tough-nosed players, I believe he can get the job done. So I'm saying they're going to go at least 6-6. I do believe they're going to make a bowl. The key for them is, can they beat their rival who's in the Big Ten? Can they beat Iowa? If they can pull that minor upset off, they should have a good year. I believe that game is September 10th. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. I'm not really sure what team I'm going to preview tomorrow. Let's just do West Virginia. Let's just do West Virginia. Golden Blue Dude might be interested in what I think of that, but we'll see. We'll do West Virginia, and then we'll start to work our way towards the Texas schools. Remember, since UCF and Houston and BYU and Cincinnati aren't in the conference yet, I'm not going to preview those schools. But next week, or next Saturday, I am going to make that trip down to Houston and show you firsthand what their football stadium looks like. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.